Hello everyone, this is Jason Fain from Instructional Design and Development, and today I'm going to show you how to add a Wimba live classroom to your Blackboard course. So the first thing we're going to want to do is put on our build hat and actually build the classroom. So we're going to be in the build view and we're going to click on add content link, and then we're going to have to scroll down, and when we scroll down we're going to see the little link for Wimba classroom. So that's going to be the one that we're going to click, and then we're going to have to scroll down again and we're going to select create Wimba classroom. So this will going to go through the creation process. So then we're going to go ahead and give it a name, and in this case I'm going to call it office hours because I'm going to use this Wimba classroom for my office hours. So I'm going to select office hours and continue. And then we're going to wait for the server to kind of go through and load things up, and then here's where we're going to have to create a new room. So right here I'm just going to click continue and we'll go on with our process. Now you'll notice that there's a couple of different settings here. Presentation tools are only available to instructors. You also have presentation tools are available to both students and instructors. Now this is important because you may want to have your students do presentations inside live classroom instead of presenting to the class in the classroom. So if that is the case, then you're going to want to have the presentation tools available to both students and instructors. Because this is just my office hours, however, I'm going to go ahead and keep the control with just me. You should also automatically open new archives. Always have this checked. This means if you make any recordings, it'll automatically be released to your students. So let's just kind of click through here and see if there's anything else here. You have different student privileges. You also can change your video bandwidth. So if you know you're going to be connecting with a student really far away, you may want to consider bringing this down. But 512, if it's local, should be okay. We can go into room features and we can decide if students can use the e-board by default, which will be explained in later tutorials. The e-board is basically like the chalkboard. So if you want your students to come to the front of the classroom, the Wimba classroom, and go to the chalkboard, then you're going to want to enable students to use the e-board. And we're going to go ahead and enable this because that might be a useful feature to have during my office hours. Okay, so let me change my window real quick. And we're going to scroll down some more and see kind of what other options are available here. We also have chat settings. We're going to go ahead and enable chat. That might be a useful thing for our office hours. I'm going to give them unlimited access, and then for the portable media settings, I think I'm going to leave this all as default as well. So I'm going to go ahead and click save. And that's going to go ahead and create the Wimba classroom and put it on my home page. Now, as you may notice, we're currently in the build view. Well, in order to go into the office hours, we're going to actually have to take our build hat off and put in on the teach hat. So I'm going to switch to teach view. I'm going to scroll down and then select office hours. So then this will begin to open up the Wimba classroom. Now the most important thing that you do would be to click the setup wizard first. And what that lets you do is make sure that your computer has everything set in order to go to the Wimba room and use all of the features. So you can see it's kind of going through right now. I'm clicking next. And as I click through all of this stuff, you'll see the check marks beginning to appear. Also, if you're ever having problems, this would be kind of your first stop, is to check the setup wizard just to make sure everything's working within the setup wizard. Whenever you get a next, then you have to call support services. It'll let us know where you had issues. Okay, so it looks like I'm getting another check mark, and it looks like we only have one more left. Here, the recording one, I actually have to record something and test it. So when I click talk, you'll see my voice appear right here, and that'll let me know it's working when you see the green, yellow, and red lights. So I can click next and it will tell me congratulations and I've passed, so I can click finish. And now that I've clicked finish, we can enter this room. So this is how you would create a Wimba classroom inside of your Blackboard course. Some of our future tutorials will explain what the Wimba Live classroom is and how you can upload your content. This is Jason Fain signing off.